Right, BRT! Today's topic is... You're not going to tell them? It's about you! Well, about dogs or pets in the truck. Well, you don't want to tell them? Alright, I'll tell them. Okay, so today's subject is about having pets. I've had lots of comments and people asking and stuff like that. And I know in last video, one of the videos I did, we were talking about pets. And someone says, you know, anyways, whatever. Because personally, I'd only want a small dog. And I guess comment I made, some people mistook it or took it wrong. You guys can bring whatever pets you want, whether they be large, small, medium, doesn't matter. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Me, I don't think I'd want to share this small space with a large dog. But, don't get me wrong, I have 2 boxers at home. I love big dogs. So, but for my space here, she's about all I can handle. Okay, so what do I want to talk about? A lot of people are asking, you know, what do you all need to bring a pet? Well, first off, you need to work for a company that allows pets. Not all companies allow them. So if you have a pet, before you get on with that company, you might want to make sure they have a pet policy. Okay? Not only that, don't just say, do you have a pet policy? And they go, yep, we do. Check to make sure there's no restrictions on that pet policy. Now, I know at Celadon Canada, not the US, because apparently I guess the US did away with the pet policy or something. I don't know all the particulars. But Celadon Canada just brought it back. There are limitations. First off, you have to get permission. The type of dog is very important. The size of the dog. I think the maximum they allow is 40 pounds. I could be wrong. Could be 20 pounds. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. She's not even close to that. Are you? Huh? You're not even 20 pounds wet. So, alright, so, the other thing is, like I said, some places will require a deposit. Celadon Canada, I emphasize the Canada part, does require a pet deposit. I believe it's $400 or $450, I can't remember what it is. That goes towards if there's any damage in the truck or the truck needs cleaning, etc., after you leave. That's where that money's going to go. And usually they keep them, like Celadon keeps half. I think it was 400 because they keep 200. And if that goes towards the cleaning of the truck. And if there's no issues or anything that needs to be replaced damage-wise, then the rest is reimbursable. Now, here's the other thing. If you're crossing the border with a pet, going via Canada to US, US to Canada, doesn't matter, you need to carry their vaccination card with you. They have to be fully vaccinated, and not just rabies. They also have to have Bordetella. Should, for whatever reason, you put your dog up in a kennel or whatever, and just for whatever reason, you have to have Bordetella. That is a big thing. Other than the rabies, and all their vaccinations must be up to date. Now, of course, if it's a puppy, there's certain exceptions to that. All right, so other things you want to bring are lots and lots of toys. Because I'll tell you right now, get out of the way, dum-dum. Sit right where I want to sit. A bored puppy is a destructive puppy. Okay? There are certain breeds that are more destructive than others, but it's pretty much, it's the same for all dogs. If they get bored, they're going to get into things they're not supposed to. And then dog training in the truck from when they're a puppy is a really good idea too. At first I suggest pee pads and bring lots of them. Okay. Stopping quite often to get them trained to going outside is a must also. So if your regular routine is to drive 5-6 hours before stopping, get ready for a routine change. Okay. With her, and I'm just saying with her, I pretty much had to stop every 2 hours, stretch it to 2.5, and she had to go. Now I can go longer, but that's pretty much our routine. We'll stop after about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, take a quick pee break, and then then we go until lunchtime, and she goes out, and then we'll drive again and make another rest area stop after about 2.5, 3 hours, and then we finish our day off. So it's good for you too, okay? It's not just for the dog, but it's good for you to get out, stretch your legs, get that blood circulating. You don't need to stop for any really big length of time. 10 minutes, okay? That's all you really need. It's 10 minutes to stop, take them out, let them go pee, stretch the legs, poo if needed. Hey, bobos? Huh? You had your dinner already, so you don't need food. There's the next top thing for them. Food. Lots of food. Make sure you have extra food. Nothing worse than running out of food on the road. So, I have her regular food there. I have her moist food. I have lots of moist. And I carry an extra bag of dry dog food underneath. So, should for whatever reason we run out, she has food. Lots and lots and lots of food. Because she's a little oinker. Huh? You an oinker. Also found out she likes licorice. It's probably a bad thing, but apparently it's okay for dogs. Linda looked on Google and couldn't find anything bad about it. But yep, Madam likes licorice. I dropped a little piece there a few days ago. She gobbled it up like there's no tomorrow. So I tried giving her a little piece here and there. She just loves it. She sits there and chews on it and chews on it and chews on it. But she likes licorice, huh? Hey, you like licorice, huh? You a licorice dog? You're a licorice dog. So, remember, important thing is make sure your company allows dogs. Nothing worse than you get out with a company, you bring your dog out in the truck, and then you find out they don't allow dogs, they catch you, and they fire your ass. Secondly, find out what the restrictions are before bringing your dog. You know, a good idea when you're hiring on with a company, and if you plan on bringing a dog, is to find out all that stuff in advance. Also, the big thing is, like I said, the vaccination card from your vet. Make sure you have it at each interval when you do get the shots. Another big thing, and I do recommend this, is get your dog spayed or neutered. Even the cats, guys that bring your cats with you, it's the same deal, okay? It's a cat, and it's no different than with the dog. The only difference with a cat, you're gonna probably want to have a litter box in the truck. I know a few people that do, and what they do normally is they put it on the passenger floor in front of the passenger seat there, but you pretty much got to clean it out every single day, okay? Because that shit will stink. Want your bone? No? Well, you dug out all your freaking toys today. So, like I said, the food, big thing. And then grooming supplies. Make sure the other brush is by the door there. Usually when I take her out and I put her on the step, I give her a quick brush. Also, I've got the Furminator. You don't want me to furminate you, do you? You want to get furminated? You want to get furminated? We're going to furminate you. We're going to furminate you. She's not a big fan of the Furminator. That we do on the step also, but I leave it there because we don't do it quite as often. And a vacuum. Because, some dogs don't shed as much as others. Some don't shed at all. But this one sheds. And I vacuumed yesterday. Well, you'd never know it by looking at the floor. Right? Yeah, shed dog. You shedder. You're a shedder. Yes, you are. That didn't sound right, does it? Hey, shedder. Hey, shedder. Yes, you're a shedder. You're a shedder. You're a shedder. All right, here's your bone. Yeah, you want your bone? Take your bone. Okay, so that's today's topic, is bringing pets. People were asking a couple of questions. Hopefully that answered it. Whether you have a big or small dog, you're going to have to pack accordingly, okay? Keep in mind, with the bigger dogs, they take up more space and they eat more food. Bigger dog means bigger dog food bag. One guy was saying he took out his passenger seat and built some kind of bed thing there and stored the dog food underneath. Good idea if you want to take out the passenger seat, but I don't recommend it in a company truck unless you have permission. I could do it in here, but I'm not going to. There, take your bone, you dingbat. So that's about it. That's all. So that's it for today's video. Keep on trucking. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Oh, you need nail trimmers. That's the other big one too. Sure, bring nail trimmers. because they need their nails trimmed. Okay, so, anyway, that's it, that's all. From Molly and me, we say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Dad, you want to eat your hand? Your hand's delicious.